Hey guys, Lauren here, and today I want to talk about a subject that I really enjoy personally, and that is the power of positivity. Now, what do I mean by this? Can positivity really have power in helping you to be more successful? My answer is absolutely, and I'm going to share some things with you today on how this is going to help you be more successful. First of all, I want to talk about the obvious aspect of radiating positivity, okay? So I want to ask you a question. Do you have a friend or family member, co-worker, someone in your social group that is pretty negative all the time? I mean, every time they see you, hey, Bart, how you doing? I've had a horrible day. Hey, how was that pizza? Awful. Hey, how was your night? Just terrible. I was bored out of my mind. You know what you want to do? You want to think, the next time you see him, you're like, should I ask him a question or I should just say, have a blessed day? And then you, on the other hand, I'm sure that everybody in this contact list has somebody that they know that is pretty positive. You go up to that person, hey, how was your day? It was awesome. How was your day? Hey, how was that pizza? Dude, it was great. You know, or hey, how was your night? It was just fabulous. You know, just positivity, and you're radiating this positivity. And it is just something that people are drawn to. Am I wrong or am I right?
You're right.
People love to be around positivity, right? And people don't like being around negativity. Now, of course, in any relationship, sometimes you have to face negativity, okay? That's just part of life. But today I also want to share with you, how do we work with those people that are in our business maybe, or how do we work with those people that are our friends or that are family members or coworkers? How can we work with them successfully? So I'm going to give you some tips on that today as well. Okay, but one thing I want to start with is just the power of positivity. I want you guys to just think about and capture this idea that positivity truly is an amazing superpower to behold, you guys. Okay, one thing that I like to tell my team members is that this team can be extremely unique, you guys. I believe this team can change the world, can impact lives in so many ways. And one of those ways is going to be that this team is going to be able to have a great mindset, you guys. Mindset is huge, okay? And part of how you think is going to be able to affect how you are, what you act out to be. If you're positive or you're negative, a lot of that boils down to how you think about everyday situations, okay? Now with me, a lot of you guys have asked me, you are like always happy. And I was like, yeah, you know, why be sad? Why be down? I'm not saying I don't get down, but I'm going to tell you how I deal with those moments, you guys. I've had hard times that I've had to face, but you know what I do with it? I realize that those hard times, those struggles, I don't look at them as a problem. I don't look at them as a terrible obstacle. You want to know how I look at those things? Opportunity. I look at those things as opportunities to help me grow and become a better person, to become smarter, to become more effective, to become stronger. And that's how you can look at obstacles. You guys, this is what my mentor said, and it's great. When you're driving in your car, and then all of a sudden one of those dash lights turns on, and you're driving and you go, doggone it, this signal light, it flashing and says my tire's flat. I just hate that it does that. No, when you run into an obstacle and you are notified of that obstacle, typically, I know at first you're like, oh man, I have to face that obstacle, but aren't you glad you have those dash lights to make you aware of that situation so you can fix it? Well, that's what you can look at in life. You can be glad that you're facing this obstacle, because if you learn to face it the right way, next time you're faced with this obstacle, it's not going to bother you. It's not going to be a problem, right? That's one of the things that comes in with being in a learning journey, okay? So how do you think about obstacles? Now also, how do you think about other people that are negative? Okay, that's another question I get. Lauren, I have people in my downline that talk to me and they're like, They're dumping all of their pain and suffering on me. And you know what I think about when they do that? Wow, what an honor, what a privilege that they trust me with that information, that they trust me to be able to understand where they're coming from, to understand what they're going through, so that I can have the opportunity to help them to get through it. I love those times. But if I were to take those times and think, oh, this person is just so negative and da 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 da, you know, just let your mind go into this negative realm, then you're not going to be effective in helping them. And the other thing is, they're probably going to bring you down too. There's no point in that. So when I get negativity and I'm faced with it, you want to know what I think about? I think about that person, and I think about positive things about that individual. I think about all the things I see them doing. I think about their potential, you guys. And I am enforcing my mind and reinforcing my mind with positive things about that individual. And when they come up to me with their negative, then I can think positive and stay in a positive mood and turn this, and this is my personal opinion on what we could do, but we could minister to that person is how I see it. Now, of course, not everybody's interested in that. That's fine. That's how I deal with it. I want to go above and beyond to help other people. But I want to teach you guys a principle that has really helped me in my life, okay? And so I've got a demonstration here. Okay, I'm going to pull this in. Okay, so right here you see a pitcher of orange juice, okay? Now, let's look at this orange juice and let's visualize this orange juice as being someone's hurt. This pitcher is somebody that you know, and this is all the hurts in their life, okay? If someone is hurt and they've been hurt, then most likely the only thing that they're going to be able to pass out is hurt. This orange juice is not turning into milk. What do you know? Hurt, okay? Let's say that over time this person has been hurt over and over and over again. In life, it does that, right? It hurts us. And so when someone's been hurt, sometimes they just can't pass out anything else besides what they've been feeling, which is hurt, pain, suffering. And so if you can think of it that way, then you can think, oh, you know, I need to see that this person is hurting. This is why they're expressing this to me. They've been hurt. So that you can have compassion on them. And then you can still have a positive manner in being able to work with that individual. Now, one thing that I want to talk about is some of you guys may be that negative person. Okay? Oh my goodness. What if you're the negative person? What if all you can think about is negativity in a moment? What do you do? Well, first of all, let's just go ahead and say that, you know, just because you might be negative in that area, you still have positive attributes to you. Orange juice is still good, right? It's got vitamin C in it. You've got some good qualities. So don't focus on the negative. Then try to program your mind to switch and focus on the positives. Okay, sometimes in our lives, we develop injuries that cause us to have a bad self-esteem, a poor self-image. And those things can radiate, right? Just like the orange juice situation. If we've been hurt, we're going to probably radiate some of that hurt in how we act. But we can reprogram ourselves to realize that we're valuable. And I think that's something else that's very important. You know, when I was growing up, sometimes I didn't feel valuable. And I remember, I'm going to share something very personal. I remember I was young, I was very young, and I was laying in bed and I was crying, I was just sobbing. And I was telling myself that I was not worth a penny, not even a penny. So I had self-worth problems, okay, as a child, and I didn't feel valuable. But what I learned from my mentor and from studying in God's Word is that we are valuable because of who we are valued by, and this is how I feel valuable. You know, I have this feather duster. Okay, for those of you who don't know, I wish I would have brought it. For my 13th birthday, my grandmother got me a black ostrich feather duster, okay? Dude, I was so excited. okay? That feather duster sits in my house and I have taken it with me, okay? I moved and that is one thing I wasn't forgetting because it's valuable. Now some of you guys, if I were to show you the same feather duster, you guys would be like, it's a feather duster. I can go buy one of those at the Dollar Tree, Dollar General. I could buy one of those at a garage sale or at Goodwill. But you can't get that one. And I'm never gonna sell it. I wouldn't sell it for $1 million, I'll be honest. Because I value that. When I think about that feather duster, I think about my grandmother and all these great times that I had. So I value that feather duster not because of how much it's worth, but that feather duster becomes valuable because of me valuing it. You're valuable. You are valued by other people. You're valued by your Creator. And so that's something that you can focus on. You are valuable, okay? So when you get down and you're discouraged and you've got all this negativity, think about positive aspects of who you are. Think about your strengths. Fight that negativity, you guys. I have been that negative person in my life where I was thinking about and consumed with negativity and fear and worries, and I'm free from that, you guys. And you can be too. And the thing is, now that I can be free of it, I want to help you guys, okay? So I want to talk about another thing, okay, about positivity. Have you ever heard of an optimist or a pessimist? Okay, so an optimist looks at this glass as half. Why don't you answer it, Caitlin? Full. A pessimist looks at this glass as half
Empty.
But let me ask you something. Does the amount of liquid in this cup change?
No.
Whoa. So here's the key. It's your mind. It's how you view things, and it's how you choose to view things. The power of positivity is all up to you, and the power of positivity sets within the way that you choose to think, deal with problems, and see situations and other people. It's up to you, you guys. You have the power of positivity within you right now. Will you choose it? Let me tell you something. If you're out there and you're trying to build your business, or let's take this to a personal matter. Let's say that you're just out there and you want to be successful in life. And part of being successful in life is having successful relationships. But network marketing, it really boils down to relationships, you guys, right? And so I've watched this. I've seen the power of positivity and the power of someone that's negative, okay? The power of negativity, people are gonna, they're gone, okay? You can make people disappear. The power of positivity, people are drawn to you, you guys. People want to be around you. Picture this. If I gave you one tip today, if you could be positive and radiate positivity, people are going to be drawn to you, you guys. Your network marketing companies and businesses are going to explode with growth because you're positive. A lot of people in this world, unfortunately, are not positive people because we have a lot of hurt. So I have a challenge for you guys. I want to challenge each of you guys that watch this video. Next time you face negativity, fight it. Stand up to that negativity with positivity. Choose to be a positive influence in people's life. Choose to think positively in what you're going through. See your situation in a positive light instead of a negative light. Choose positivity. And you are not only going to be more successful, but you're going to enjoy that success a lot more. So, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here. You guys have a blessed rest of your day.